I'm Ben with the BTC Sessions, and this is your bullish bit brought to you by the BillFodl. Get your seed phrases off of paper and into solid steel so you can have peace of mind around fire damage, water damage, and so much more. This is how I'm backing up my important Bitcoin wallets, and you can grab one today at privacypros.io/BTC Sessions. Lay out the nightmare scenario that what you're building is hopefully hedging against.
There are a few different ways I think that nightmare scenario could go. One thing I worry about just by virtue of my background is someone like, hypothetically, let's say Vladimir Putin has a backdoor on a popular hardware wallet that a lot of people own, but it's a zero-day attack that, say it's against Ledger. And this is an unknown vulnerability in their tech stack, and will allow somebody who has their hardware in hand basically to be able to extract a private key and obtain the funds that the wallet is supposed to be protecting. Now, historically with Ledger, I mean, there is a historic list of customers, but hypothetically, I don't think somebody like Mr. Putin is going to hesitate to go knocking on doors throughout Russia, wherever he has a hunch that somebody is holding a ledger that if they can get their hands on that device, they can extract keys and get money out of it. That's one kind of potential nightmare scenario. Another potential nightmare scenario is just hardware wallets not being available. It's not even an issue of them not being compromised, but it's just like if in some parts of the world, if you want to buy a hardware wallet, like you're either going to order it through the mail and risk alerting the authorities to your interest in owning Bitcoin or owning a hardware wallet, or you're going to have to purchase it through a black market source. And who wants to buy a critical security device through kind of a unknown sourcing option? So those are a couple of the options. What I hate to think about is Bitcoin being still legal, but somewhat neutered in such a way that it can only be held on centralized platforms or government approved platforms or custodial platforms that are regulated and strip out a lot of the core benefits of Bitcoin, like the permissionless of being able to send the money whenever, wherever you want, to whoever you want, and how much. There's no, there are no transaction limits on Bitcoin. There's no $600 limit that you have to be under to have a little more privacy. So it's a difficult question because there are so many different ways that this could go wrong, and we're just kind of trying to keep an option out there in case. There's a lot of different governments around the world. So for people who may have been born, in a place where things go south, we try to keep an option in play for them.